The movie I chose to watch was the 1985 film Back to the Future. The film was directed by Robert Zemeckis and stars Michael J. Fox as Marty McFly. The movie begins when Marty's friend, Dr. Emmett Brown, asks him to help try out a new invention, the new invention being a time-traveling sports car. When the two go to a parking lot to try and test out the sports car, Doc is then gunned down, and Marty is forced to use the car to escape. While escaping, he's sent back to 1955, the year where his parents were in high school. The problem is, when Marty goes back to the past, he interrupts his parents' meeting. He then has to find a way to make them meet again and date again, therefore it doesn't. The problem is, when Marty goes back to the 50s, when Marty goes back to the past, he alters the future by interrupting his parents' first meeting. When he does this, he possibly changes the fact that he even exists. He then has to go on an adventure, finding the younger Doc, to try and find a way to change this and get his parents back together. Although this seems like a simple task, there are many setbacks along the way, making it difficult for Marty and his new friend Doc, younger Doc, to change the future. Thankfully, in the end, Marty is able to reunite his parents and get the future back to how it's supposed to be. Therefore, his existence isn't destroyed. This movie proved to be one of the greatest movies of the 80s. Not only did it have fantastic writing, directing, and acting, but it was an original idea that provoked the question, what would I do if I had a time machine? On top of all this, the movie had fantastic special effects. When I asked my dad, he said that this was one of the most important parts in the movie. When it first came out, he said that everyone was really wowed by the incredible technology and how well the special effects were done. Another thing my dad said was the movie does a great job of maintaining constant action while also adding humor in it. Not only is it a great action movie and an adventure movie, but it's also very funny, making it almost like a comedy. Hands down, this is one of my favorite movies that were made in the 80s. Thanks to the great directing, writing, acting, and originality, I think Back to the Future will continue to be treasured for many years to come. This has been my review of Back to the Future. Thanks for watching.